Today we're making Hertzogkoekies, a South African classic. These jam-filled coconut treats have been a tradition in South African kitchens for generations. It's a delicious tradition, so let's make them together today. So firstly, I'll take you through the ingredients that you'll need. For the crust, you'll need 450 ml of unsifted cake flour, 10 ml baking powder, 35 ml caster sugar, 1 milliliter salt, 15 milliliters cold water, 125 grams of margarine or butter, whichever you prefer, and then 3 egg yolks. So that's everything you'll need for the crust. Obviously, it's a jam and coconut filling, so for the filling you'll need some fine apricot jam. In this case, you'll just need about 75 milliliters of jam, depending on your preference, how much you put in your filling. That's up to you. We'll need 300 ml of sugar. Mostly they use white sugar in this filling because it's obviously a meringue. But I'm going to be using brown sugar because depending on the texture that you want, brown sugar will give it a bit of a more chewy texture and it will caramelize a bit more. When you use white sugar, your filling, your coconut filling will be whiter. So depending on if you want to go for the rustic look or the very fancy look, it's up to you. And then of course we'll be using the 3 egg whites. And then you'll need 500 milliliters of fine coconut for your filling. But before we get started, let's preheat our oven to 180 degrees Celsius and so that can warm up while we're busy. Let's start by sifting together our flour, baking powder, caster sugar and salt. So basically all your dry ingredients. While I'm busy with that, I'm going to add my baking powder and my caster sugar. And my salt. Next, I'll add my margarine or my butter, and then we'll mix that in with our fingers lightly until it's all combined. Let's just do that so we can see from the top view as well. Once your margarine is rubbed into your flour mixture, let's mix our water into the 3 egg yolks, and then we'll beat that slightly just to combine it. Or let's add our eggs to the flour mixture and work that into a soft, workable dough. I'm just starting off with a fork. Let's knead it a bit, and then once you have your soft dough, we'll let it rest a bit. Let me show you what that. If your dough is too dry, you can add a little bit of water. So I'm going to let it rest a bit. I'm just going to cover it in cling wrap and put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes. And then we can roll it out and line our pans. As I mentioned before, if your dough is dry, remember you can add more water. This is exactly what happened to me. My dough was too dry, it was too crumbly for me to roll out. So I've added more water and I've rested it for about 10 minutes. Let's roll it out and see what it does now. And just remember, that's the beauty of baking. It's flexible. So there are no hard and fast rules. If it doesn't work, add more water. It's definitely feeling better than it was before. And the scraper is always your best friend in the kitchen. Just remember that. I always use my scraper for dough, for everything. Even clearing up afterwards, all the flour on the counter. So there's our dough. But looking at the leftover dough that I've got, there's enough for about 18 of these. But I've just filled the one pan today, so that I can show you how to make these delicious coconut jam tarts. As I said, you need about 75 ml of apricot jam. So just scoop about a teaspoon, depending on choice, but you don't want to put too much, otherwise it's going to boil out when it's in the oven. So put about a teaspoon in each. I hope I've got enough here. I'm being very generous today. Yeah, I need more. So let's put that aside and start our coconut filling. I've already wiped my bowl with a kitchen towel with a little bit of vinegar, just to make sure there's no oiliness inside my bowl, because I want my meringue to fluff up beautifully. So there's my 3 egg whites. It's just, I'm using the hand mixer today. It's just easier for the quantity that I'm doing. You can use your stand mixer by all means. Let's whip this up. So I've whisked it until stiff peaks form. Let's see if it holds. There we go. Now let's gradually add our sugar. Let's put it on low. So there's our meringue with our sugar. And remember, as I mentioned, I'm making a mess now. As I mentioned, I'm using brown sugar. So look at the caramelly color. It's going to be more like a caramelized lemon meringue when it's baked, because I'm not using white sugar. And as I said, it's your choice. You can try both. I think it's lovely to have different options. Now let's just fold this in. I'm just using my whisk. Okay, I think this is ready. Now we can just scoop generous amounts onto our jam and before we bake it. And this is a bit stiffer because of the brown sugar. When you use white sugar, you can actually scoop it, or you can actually pipe it with a star nozzle or a nozzle just to make it a nice pattern, and it'll be beautiful. And I am being generous. I'm putting lots on top. I'm very excited to see what this looks like when it's done baking. It looks like ice cream scoops. So now we're ready to bake. Let's place this in the middle rack of the 180-degree oven and bake it for about 20 to 25 minutes or until golden brown. You'll see when it's ready, when your pastry is golden brown and your meringue will also be nice and golden. So let's bake. And there you have it. Beautiful golden Hertzogkoekies. It's a crispy pastry, sweet apricot jam, and a beautiful coconut crown. And what a crown. I mean, these are beautiful. Okay, so allow these to cool slightly in the pan before you remove them. So this is a delicious bite of tradition. You can share it with tea. You can hand it out as a gift. Who wouldn't love this? And if you want to impress your guests, remember to dust it lightly with icing sugar before you serve it. And it was lovely sharing and preparing this recipe with you. And if you enjoyed this recipe, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more baked bottle cooked gems. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.